Hello everybody and welcome back to part 4 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I almost said part 4 of episode 4. Wow, that's a name. Last time, we fought Leon and won! We won, and then we got a lot of lore and exposition and all that jazz. Today, we're going to be pretty much preparing for the fight of our lives. Or taking on the fight of our lives, because it is time we get introduced to our friends, I guess, our new friends that we're going to be seeing, apparently. Right before Leon has to say, the Keyblade can almost open anything, I have never seen him say that before a day in my life. I've played this game for years and I have not seen that line, so that's new. Anyway, after you confirm saying, hey Leon, I'm ready to go, Heartless! You can't go a minute without the Heartless attack. This is a new type of Heartless, and we're gonna get into it in just a little bit. Also, who's gonna pay for the damages of that window? Does Leon have the money? I need to know, does Leon got the money? Anyway, don't bother with the small fry, find the leader. These so-called small fry are called soldiers. They hit hard. They hit extremely hard. God. And they can be dangerous when in a group. So, the way how I'm fighting them right now is best to isolate them one at a time. Just make sure they don't get, like, behind you, because then they can, like, do a spin kick to the back of your head, and it's gonna hurt like that. Yeah, the soldiers are really dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, when I first played this game, the Soldier Heartless, I probably died to the most because they just got the jump on me. And it was these Heartless that I was kind of afraid of fighting, and I didn't really fight all that often. I just kind of just rushed straight to the third district where you have to go to fight the boss and everything. But yeah, soldiers are dangerous. They can get the jump on you, but if you're not careful, so I'm surprised I didn't really die there. Open this chest here, we get ourselves a nice looking potion. I'm about to also show you another chest that I kind of missed. Every time I play this game, I'm learning something new. I'm telling you, there's a chest here that you can get. If the crate will cooperate with me, you know? Just gotta angle it right, you know. That works, whatever. Anyway, you jump up here, get yourself a nice looking pretty stone, which is great, honestly. This is also where we're at with the hotel. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, we went out the green room. Where's the broken window? I need to know where's the broken window at, you know, because who's gonna pay for the damages? Does Leon got the money to pay for the damages of that window? I gotta know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go across these rooftops real quick. Go across, get yourself another chest over there, right before some soldiers fight. Look, we're looking at the window right now. How's that window not broken? There should be like shattered glass or something. Realism, please make it possible. I don't know. Anyway, go across the rooftops. Get yourself another potion, which is great. Always nice to have. Load yourself up with some potions, because you're definitely going to need it for the fight ahead. It's here where I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. Apparently, I think if we go back into the red room, there is a small chance that we can run into a new type of enemy, but I don't know if I'm very lucky or not. If I'm not lucky enough, I will explain what the enemy is, but if it is, I will show up the card. If not, it's okay. We're running into them plenty of times. I'm not lucky. I got jumped by a gang of shadows. Alright, never mind. So, in this room, there is an off chance that you will also get a chance of mystery? I almost said mystery guys. Rare truffles? It's not rare truffles. It slips my tongue, but it's the mushroom guy. It's a mushroom guy. That's what I'm gonna call them. Mushroom guys till I get the actual bio card and when we actually meet them. It's not rare truffles. It's mystery truffles. It's not mystery truffles either. Is it a mystery truffle? I can't remember for the life of me. I can't remember. But yeah, on that slim chance, you're gonna run into some mystery truffles. I'm gonna call them mystery truffles now because it's funny. I know that's not their official name, but it's funny to me. I'm gonna call them that now. There's a rare chance that you can run into those guys. Unfortunately, you can't do anything with that because you don't have magic yet, but, you know, they're there if you want, you know, stuff. But we'll get into them later. So, we're gonna run back to the first district real quick. First district is always safe from the Heartless, don't worry. So you can go back here, heal up, save, whatever, do whatever you want to do. I actually want to talk to Aerith first, but first things first, now that we have the chance to open up keyholes and everything, go ahead and get yourself a nice looking postcard from that safe right there. Woohoo! Alright. But what I really want to do is talk to Aerith real quick. If you talk to her, which I also didn't know, she gives you a Mega Potion. It's the only time you can get a Mega Potion from Aerith in this segment. So that's a cool looking item that you can get, really. I didn't really know that at all. Yuffie over here is telling us the first district is safe, but she doesn't know about the third district. So that's where we need to go. Straight to the third district. I'm trying not to sniffle because I feel like my nose is kind of congested. I did say in the last video I was a little bit sick, so I apologize for all of the videos you're about to hear from me sound nasally and whatnot. But it's I feel like my nose is very congested right here, and it sucks, you know. I want to sniffle so bad, but I can't. So I'm breathing out of my my right nostril and everything. God, it's so annoying. It's I blew my nose several times. I'm talking about something completely unrelated to the game, but whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, no, this sucks. This just absolutely sucks. What I really want to do now is just just run around, basically. I don't really have time to deal with these guys. You want to try and go in with as full health as possible. I, on the other hand, am ignoring that and get a quick pot shot. Or they get me real quick, but it's okay because, you don't really need to be in full health for this. I like to be at full health because, whenever you go into a big old boss fight, you gotta be at health. The soldier took more damage from me, so I probably should have fought the soldiers a little bit more, but that's on me. Anyway, load yourself up with some potions and stuff. Go back and save if you want to, and then when you're ready, head into the third district, where... Oh, hello, Goofy. Hello, Heartless. Hello, Goofy. Hello, Goofy. I'm saying hello, Goofy, a lot of times, huh? Let's go get him, Goofy. All right. Donald and Goofy literally fly in. I don't know how they lost to the soldiers, but I understand. Maybe they got spin kicked or something like that. I don't know. But can't really enjoy our new companions just yet, right? First of all, we gotta fight as a group together. Yeah. First, this is the party members. Donald and Goofy, join your party as your main trio, as your main party members for the entire game. You got a couple of soldiers, so you gotta fight well with them, stick together, show off your teamwork, But you like your new friends? Cool. Proof you can keep them now by fighting this giant boss, which I hate the recolor. I'm sorry. The more I play Final Mix, the more I don't appreciate this recolor. I like the purple. I love the purple it had. It looks like a freaking trumpet now. Oh my god. Anyway, this is Guard Armor. Guard Armor, the first major boss for you and your trio of friends, or for you and your duo of friends. Guard Armor has 4 main body parts that you need to focus on. 5. I can't count. I'm sorry. 5 main body parts you need to focus on. 2 arms, 2 legs. If you defeat the arms and legs, they both drop HP, which is highly encouraged to start with first instead of going for the torso. What I kind of try to do here is I aim for the arms first and then I go for the legs. I took out one of the arms already, which is good. Donald and Goofy will keep you healed up, which is great. And I know there's a conversation where Donald doesn't heal me. We'll get into that in a little bit. I have stories upon stories with that one. But for right now, Donald and Goofy, they come with their own set of potions and ethers real quick. They will use it when you're at critical low HP. So right here, Donald and Goofy both just used their potions on me, which was my fault because I was a little bit too greedy. But they will heal you when you're at critically low HP. Not when the siren hits, but you can also change the settings. I do believe Donald is going to heal himself? Or not heal himself? I think we might be close to beating the boss, but yeah. Just focus on the arms and the legs and then the torso and you'll be alright, He does have this one spinning attack right here, which is kinda difficult to avoid. I always get hit. Donald just used his, I think his second potion, or Goofy just healed him. And we're done. Look at that. Easy boss fight. I'm telling you, guard armor is not that hard. I did struggle with him as a kid. Maybe it's because I was a little bit under leveled. I was like probably level 3 at the time when I should have been like level 6 or 7. You know, this boss is not that hard, but you know, more power to you. Donald and Goofy, there's a couple other things I wanted to explain in that session real quick, or that boss fight, so I'm going to go into it while the cutscene's going on, because it is a little bit of a lengthy one, I will say. But during the fight, you did notice that exclamation marks did pop over Donald and Goofy's head. If you press the triangle button, that is a secret function that I did not know about, that the game does not tell you, that you can focus your party members to focus on a target for you. The game does not explain that. That is like a hidden function, a hidden function within the game, and it's like, how did people know this? How did people find that out? Also, Fortnite updated. That's cool. Oh lordy, lordy, lord. But yeah, no. Press the triangle button. You can immediately summon any of your party to like focus on an enemy. You know, just you know, help you kill them a little bit. So that's kind of a cool function. The game doesn't tell you that, so I might as well just tell you guys that if you're new to Kingdom Hearts. I mean, there's a lot of new people in Kingdom Hearts, okay? But yeah. But yeah, Donald and Goofy! I did struggle a lot on this fight. Guard armor, though. Final thoughts on guard armor. And then I'll let the cutscene play out again, and then I'll say something else. Yeah, guard armor. He was a tough challenge as a kid, but now as you get older, it's you know, pretty good.
Okay,
anyway,
I'll go with you.
The trio of Sora, Donald, and Goofy together.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy, all teaming up. All for one for all. And this starts their entire friendship. Yeah, friendship.
Little squirt.
Anyway, welcome to the House of Villains.
Who'd have thought it?
Hades. I'm sorry, if you don't know who these voice actors are, I'm sorry. This is like a congregation of all the Disney villains that I grew up with, and I loved it. I screamed when I heard Ursula's voice. Hades, the voice of James Woods himself. He reprises his role as Hades, and I love it. Captain Hook. Oogie Boogie. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling all, but you can see it in the silhouette real quick, you know. But this is like the House of Disney villains, and it's like big time OG Disney villains. I'm like, well, I can't say big time OG Disney villains, but we got the OG villain herself, Maleficent. Oh, we love Maleficent, and we hate her, but we love her too. But yeah, I screamed as a kid, and anytime I introduce Kingdom Hearts new people, they're like, oh my god, is the Little Mermaid in this? Oh my god, Halloween Town, like the Nightmare Before Christmas. I love showing that one specific cutscenes to people who are new to play Kingdom Hearts. That specific cutscene, they can't believe it. Real quick, in the original, I do believe the 500 money was changed. I think we got like 100 money or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Or was it 200? I'm not entirely sure, but I know they were a little bit stingier with that. Again, there's that elixir. I'm a little bit behind, but you know, we got the elixir from Leon. You only get that elixir if you beat Leon, and which we did. So yay! All right. So now that the I want to say the big bad is defeated. The world is now devoid of Heartless, and you can free roam the world, you know, get any collectibles that you missed, all that jazz, you know. We also learned Fire, which we're going to get into real quick. Apparently, you know, there's this whole math-based system on how magic works in this game. Magic's busted in this game. That's all I'm going to say. Magic is extremely broken. You're going to see me abuse it a lot. We did pick the staff. So I'm going to be abusing magic a lot, you know. Goofy gives us dodge roll, which is the best move in the game. I'm sorry, I love dodge roll. Early Kingdom Hearts is so hard to get used to, because I'm used to the late game Kingdom Hearts where you have all your abilities, all your magic, whatnot. It's so harder. That's not a word. It's so difficult in order to, like, you know, get adjusted to early game. But we got Fire. There's a whole magic system with that. Magic's broken in the game, which is wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and equip my abilities real quick. Get that dodge roll, because we might as well. Goofy also has rocket. We might as well equip them real quick for how we want. And now I can dodge roll. Hooray! We're gonna get introduced to Trinities. Trinities are another collectible in Kingdom Hearts. They mostly have weapons. They mostly have money. They have Dalmatians, all that jazz. There's a lot of stuff there. So if you see a Trinity can only be activated by Sora, Donald, and Goofy. So if you have anyone else in your party during that time, can't activate it. So I think most people really, if they're going for 100% and they want to look for Trinities and whatnot, your best bet is to have Donald and Goofy in your party. But yeah, don't worry, I'm going to be experimenting with a lot of other party members too. I'm going to make sure they all get their chance to shine, get their chance to shine. If we talk to the trio over here, the Final Fantasy trio over here, two Final Fantasy 7s and one from 8, Leon's going to talk about the Dalmatians. This is another side quest. I think this is one of the major side quests, basically. That will take up most of your time, basically. If you really want to go for 100% and just kind of get like the best ending for Kingdom Hearts, a requirement is to get the puppies. So be on the lookout for that, please. Don't worry, we're gonna find all the puppies, don't worry, and if I missed one, I'm going to go ahead and go back and get the puppies. But yeah, like I said before, Traverse Town is now devoid of all Heartless, so now you are free to explore the town, get your bearings, enjoy your new party members, all that jazz, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So what I'm first going to do is, I do believe I'm gonna go and try and get some postcards as best as I can. Or not. First, I do remember. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the Dalmatians. Again, the Dalmatians I did say it's a major side quest. It is one of the best endings to game. To get one of the best endings of the game, excuse me, I can't talk. Wow. To get one of the best endings of the game, you do need to collect the Dalmatians. So, like I said, I'm gonna be on the lookout for it. Don't worry. I do remember spending a lot of my free time in the Dalmatians' house because I was so afraid of the Heartless as a kid that the Heartless wouldn't come into the Dalmatian house, and I'm like, it's the only safe place for me. The music, again, think about it. You're like six years old playing this game, and the music's so tense. You got Night of Fate playing in the background, and it's like in your face right there. This was the only safe place where the Heartless couldn't get you. And then when you went back to like Traverse Town or something, you were being attacked, or the first district in Traverse Town, and you were being attacked by the Heartless before Leon showed up. Yeah, no, I was scared, and the only safe place was the Dalmatian house. So I have a lot of fond memories just being in the Dalmatian house. Apparently, it's like a 1-floor house, which is wild. That's a red Trinity right here, what we're coming upon right now. It's another type of Trinity that we can't do. There is a famous little glitch that, if you managed to actually see the first Trinity cutscene before, like if that was your first Trinity cutscene, how it would work is that the cutscene will put Sora in a position to where he can just kind of like enter the Iron Gates, and then you can get an early summon gem and all that jazz. You can get access to the waterway. Basically, you'll be in like part 2 of Traverse Town, if that makes sense, But, yeah. So now I'm just kind of walking around the town, enjoying the town devoid of Heartless. You can see all the stuffs that you want to get, There's a chest over there that I'm going to get. I don't know why I ignored it in the other videos, but I'm getting it now. It's a Mega Potion. Mega Potions are really good for the early stage of the game. So, early stage Mega Potion, really good to have, Really nice to have. But yeah, we're gonna go take a nice little walk. I haven't gone into this building yet, don't know why. I meant to go in here, like in the last video, to like do a little bit of grinding. But this is a Gizmo shop. The Gizmo shop basically has like waves of Heartless in there. I think it comes in like 10 waves of enemies or something like that. 9 or 10 waves of enemies or so. But it's a good place to gain some experience. But it is a gauntlet of enemies, so be careful when you're going in there. just as Sora alone, you know? Go on the rooftops. You get yourself a nice little hidden chest with a Mithril shard. That's cool. And then, if you go to this doorway, you come up to where Donald and Goofy were when they met Sora. Now, it made me wonder, how did they get up there? Did they climb the Gizmo shop? Like, the ladder was broken or something. Like, how did they get up there? How did they even jump across the rooftops and we didn't even realize that? It's weird. Anyway, go in here, get quick access to the 3rd district real quick. Or 1st district, excuse me, not the 3rd district. We'll come back to that pipe later real quick. We just don't have that type of magic right now. We have another Trinity over here. Get ourselves a nice little... I think that's a camping set. Camping set or tent. One of the two. We'll find out. Camping set. Yay! Camping sets replenish about 3 MP per character. Or is it HP? Let me see real quick. I'm about to find out real quick. Camping set, camping set. There's a cottage. Yeah, cottages replenish all HP and all MP. Camping sets replenish all HP but gives people 3 MP. So it's kind of good if you're like nowhere near a save point, but you need a pretty much need a quick heal, you know? These stones, I've just learned recently, they only move to relative to Sora's movement speed. So plenty of times I have went into the water and it could have been avoided because I just had to walk. That's all I had to do. So again, like I said, every time I play this game, I'm always learning something new. It's great. Oh man.
There's something about this.
Again, excuse me, I sound really congested, so I'm gonna let this cutscene play out. I'll be right back.
It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember? Kairi?
Sora?
Okay, after that little cutscene is done, I'm back. I'm sorry, real quick. Kind of glad that Kingdom Hearts does have a lot of different little quirky cutscenes, long cutscenes that I can step away for a little bit. Had to blow my nose. I don't need to know that, but whatever. That's what I did. Anyway, Merlin. This is Merlin. Merlin is the place where we can get our summons. We're gonna be back in Merlin's place for a little bit, real quick. You know, this is a place where you can teach yourself some magic, which is great. Learn magic, which is fantastic. You can also... Merlin also has a Trinity! But we're also going to be back here for one of the other major side quests in the game. If we do want to go for 100%, we do have to come back here. But that side quest will not open up until halfway through the game. So, trust me, we'll be back here. Also, did you see Donald's neck? Wait a minute! Whoa, wait, I just peeped that! I'm looking at the video right now. Well, I'm not looking at the video, but you get what I'm trying to say. Donald's neck just snapped. Whoa! Whoa! I gotta go back. I'm sorry. His neck literally snapped out of place. Like, look where he's standing, and then when he went to turn to the fairy godmother, his neck completely broke. Whoa, that's wild. Anyway, Merlin is a good place to practice your magic. I, for one, have never really came here to practice magic because magic is just... I like the magic in this game, you know, and I think it gets better over time, but stationary fire right now is kind of not good when you're standing still or when you're on the ground. Sure, it's rapid fire, it costs less, you know, which is great. It costs like 1 orange bar and then 1 bar of MP. So if you have like any orange bars, you can see my orange bar going down, which is great. If you jump, you can get magic out a lot quicker than by doing grounded attacks, so I'm gonna replenish all the magic right now, and I'm gonna try jumping again. But yeah, fire is like really quick and easy to use, you know? And it only costs a little bit, so it's kind of nice and handy to have. And also you can see like Sora just points his Keyblade downwards when he's like trying to cast magic, so it's kind of nice to use. I like to do combos and trying to like finish it, so like do a 1-2 and then magic. Or I might just get one of the most broken magics in the game and just spam it, you know? That's how it is, you know? We're gonna get into it soon. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it soon. Don't worry, don't worry. But yeah, you can see how Sora is just aiming downwards for magic, which is great. And I think that's gonna be it. I don't really, you know, I don't really use Merlin's practice magic that much. There's only one time I can really, honestly, truly think about me doing it, and that was when, you know, I got stuck on a certain boss fight in Hollow Bastion. We all know that one. And if you don't know, trust and believe. Trust and believe. We will get there. It's infamous. It's very infamous. It's very infamous. It's what made Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I think that was the only time I decided to come in here because I just needed a break. Let's take a look at the journal real quick. Now that we met Jiminy, we can now take a look at our chronicles of our story so far, basically. So, basically, Jiminy tells us about certain events of what happens with Sora. So right now he's talking about, hey, we grew up on Destiny Islands, and then the Night of Fate happened, and then out of nowhere, his world was gone. And then they're talking about what happened at Disney Castle. King Mickey had vanished. Donald and Goofy had to go find him. And then Sora went in Traverse Town. He met Leon, Aerith, and Yuffie, learned about the Heartless, and then joined up with Donald and Goofy, basically. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to look at the journal too much. There's certain characters we might just look at that I might make quick note of. So Sora has like, I want to say like 4 different entries, I want to say. One at the start of his journey, one in the middle, and then one towards the end, and one at the very end, I think. And what's cool about the models is that you can actually like move them around, which is really neat. One neat thing that I want to look at real quick, Minnie Mouse. Her model doesn't move at all. I don't know why we can't move her model, but we can move everyone else's model. Like, I don't want to say everyone else's. I think there's another character that I can't really move, but like, we can move Sora's model around, but when I go to like Minnie, we can't move it, so it's just a weird little quirk, you know? I guess they don't want us to see the back of her ears or whatnot. I don't know. Beats me. Anyway, jump across these stones again, and I think pretty much that should be it. No, that is not it. I'm sorry. There's one more thing that I really wanted to get into, and we're actually going to get there soonish. Excuse me, not soonish. We're gonna get there now, basically. Before you leave, basically check the item shop. Of course, if any RPG, you gotta go get your weapons, you gotta get your updates, you know, you gotta make your party strong, because now it's an action RPG, you know? But when we go into the item shop, you want to hit the ceiling fan for a quick and easy postcard. Look at that. Hey. Huey, Dewey, and Louie are all here. Donald's nephews. And when I saw Huey, Dewey, and Louie, I was like, oh my god, they're here? What are they doing here? Their world's not destroyed. What are they... So, I got questions. Like, why are Huey, Dewey, and Louie here? They want to earn money and go on their own adventure. So, they must have their own ship, you know, which is cool. Also, a quick side note, that scale reacts to Sora's weight in the item shop, which is great. I think this is one of those little known facts, like, it reacts to Sora's weight, which is nice. I like that. But Huey, Dewey, and Louie got their own ship to go on adventures. I want to know where their gummy ship is, you know? How they get here. Anyway, you want to buy items for Donald and Goofy. I guess I can explain the roles real quick. Donald's more of the mage type person, and Goofy's your tank. So if you want to build their play set, you want to kind of like build their play style to their set, if that makes sense. So like, you want to get, in this case, Morningstar for magic, because it heightens Donald's magic. You don't want to get the Warhammer, unless if you want Donald to become an attacker, he can, but it's not worth it. It reduces his MP, and MP is good for Donald. Like, don't reduce his MP. I was a fool. I fell into that. I was like, oh my god, I need Donald. Donald's a lot weaker right now. I need him to be a little bit strong, you know? So I got him his attacking items instead of his magical stuff, and then the older I understood it, I was like, wait a minute, that's kind of stupid. I should probably give Donald the magical equipment and not the attacking equipment, because he's not a good attacker. And Donald is more suited for magic. The Stout Shield is for Goofy, who he can, any shield, I want to say any shield is good for Goofy. Goofy's, like I said, Goofy's the tank. He comes with more HP. He comes with the higher level. Goofy is there for whatever you need. Like, so get Goofy fitted up with everything. When he gets a certain ability later on in the game, then his roles is going to start changing. But for right now, Goofy's your main attacker. You know, Goofy's your attacker. He's still your tank. Anyway, equip your items real quick. We mailed like, what, 8 postcards, I think? 7 or 8 postcards. But you want to get fitted up with, you know, all your accessories before you head on out on the road, you know? So yeah, I felt like I was the foolish one who fell under the influence that, like, oh my god, the Warhammer was good. It's really, it's up to how you prefer, how you want to play the game, basically. If you want Donald to be your attacker, go right ahead. If you want him to be your mage, and just keep spinning out magic, go right ahead. What I should have done was go into the customization menu and customize Donald and Goofy, which you can do to your own personal needs of how you want to play it. But I think for this playthrough only, I'm going to kind of just leave them as they are, as they come in, you know? Because I think they should be fine. Like, you know, I don't have a problem with Donald healing anymore. And if Donald doesn't heal me, it's fine. The Pretty Stones, I did remember saying that they do sell for, like, less in the Final Mix version than they did in the original. I might have said that in the first one, I'm not too sure. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it after this one Trinity right here. After this, I think we're all set with our adventure. You know, we've gotten our new Trinities, we've gotten our new friends, we proved that we can keep them, we explored the town, and we got a little bit of lay of the land. So I think we are all set and ready to go. Also, there's a hidden Mickey right there at the top, which, God, if they introduced hidden Mickeys in KH1, that would have been funny. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys for the next part. Take it easy. Take care.